Don't go anywhere, because after the break, we'll be filling that side of the studio with Westlife, who'll be chatting and performing right here in the studio. Welcome back to the show. Let's get my next guests out. They have had an unbelievable 14 #1 singles and 8 #1 albums. Let's have a look at just some of their massive hits. Here they are. Coming out. Come on, boys. I didn't say that. Hello again. Welcome back. Welcome back from here. Mark. Good to see you, Nicky, Kim, Shane, Mark. Good to have you all here. OK, so life's changed for all of us, because you're all parents now, is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Who's the most recent father? Wow. Hey. Congratulations. Aww. That's so lovely.
Which camera? All of them.
Leila, love you.
Do all your kids get on? Because presumably they see each other quite often, I would have thought.
Yeah.
They do. They have a good little backstage kind of crew going on now. There's 10 of them now backstage, so it's lovely. You know, they're all different ages. So Nicole is like 16, so she'd be kind of nearly babysitting Leila on the next tour, which would be lovely, yeah.
And
there they are.
Oh, wow.
Oh, sweet.
That's everybody but Leila.
I hear that some of them formed a little band, their own little Westlife tribute band.
Yeah.
Was it Two Cuz?
Westlife Two Cuz is what they call themselves. And the name came from, because Shane is married to my first cousin, so that actually makes our children related. Third cousins.
That's very weird.
Yeah. So they got together and they formed a little band, and Nicole started writing the songs, and then Nikki's little girl, Gia, she was only 6 at the time, was she? 6?
5 even, yeah.
Yeah, just like was standing over everybody, and she was security. So anytime
she now wants to be in the band. She's a little bit older now, so she sees that the security probably doesn't make as much as the band, she now wants to be the singer. I never told you that. But...
It's not as glamorous a job either, is it? You've got 2 children as well?
Yeah.
And are you encouraging them to get into comedy or acting?
Yeah. Gang. So your kids are all quite young, aren't they? Yeah. I've got a 19-year-old and a 17-year-old who are both about 6 foot. And they just put me to bed. Just say, there's a thing with boy bands, man bands, and I don't want to sound remotely, sexist here.
They just say man band sounds really weird, like some kind of erectile kind of.
No, but
you're known for it.
They get hotter with age. They get.
That is one. I mean,
it's
that
amazing.
is a testosterone-filled sofa. That's a beautiful.
Yes.
For some reason, though, that made me think of Louis Walsh. And does he still manages you, doesn't he? Does he still manage you? He works for you, I guess.
Yeah.
How different is he now to in the early days when he was first looking out for you?
A lot of people think that Louis, kind of showed us the bright lights of show business. And it is true, because he did. But the first time he showed us bright lights wasn't, in fact, showbiz. He was dropping us home in 1998, where we just started.
Look at him with his brown hair.
Look at you.
Look at us there. And he used to drive, I don't know if you know this, but he used to drive a red Wrangler Jeep. You know, one of those... And it was an American Jeep, so it was left-hand drive. And he said to us one night, well, I'll drop you... I don't know the north side of Dublin very well, but I'll drop you over. So we said, OK. So we were driving along out to where I live, and we approached a roundabout. And I was in the back of the car, and I remember looking and thinking, all these bright lights coming towards Louis will slow down. And he, remember, was the left-hand side of the car. And as we approached the roundabout, he just didn't stop. And... you'd look right, to oncoming traffic. He just kept going, cute. So we were Louis! And he was like, pulled at him, what? And he goes, I told you I don't know the north side of Dublin too well. I said, Louis, it's roundabouts. You have them on the south side of Dublin too. But,
he nearly killed us.
He did nearly.
But I love the fact that he still looks after you. I love the fact that you haven't... Because, you hear a lot about managers and people get given a hard time, and sometimes they deserve it, of course. But Louis has always been very honest with you, I guess that's one of the reasons...
Too honest. Yeah. He's literally... He's like... He constantly reminds you, you're lucky, guys. You're so lucky to be in a band.
Yeah. Do you all do impersonations? I've heard 3 of them. Do you all do an impersonation of Louis?
It's good.
You do, go on.
Really good.
You lucky guy. Tell Jonathan I said hi. Send him my love. Don't forget he came to see you in Belfast.
Come on, Mark.
What would I say?
I might put on a little bit of weight.
No, he wouldn't. He'd tell me I lost weight, clearly.
Let me ask you about fans, because I know you've got fans all over the world, of course, but I know they're quite obsessive about you in the kind of various Asian territories that you're hit with. What's it like when you go over there? What kind of interaction do you have with them? What kind of presence?
Well, Asia definitely would be kind of the most Beatlemania kind of vibe that we ever got.
Crazy.
Like, I remember one of the first few years that we started going out to places like Indonesia. It literally used to take the army to get us out of the airport because...
It did take the army once to get us out of the airport.
The whole terminal would be just like thousands upon thousands
of
of people
kids,
there. I mean, we don't even know how they found out we were coming in. It must have been on radio or whatever.
It was probably a concert the night before.
Yeah, but we were coming in. We weren't going out. It was going out. No, it was going out. We were leaving.
You played it. Now, I read about this, and this sounds like a phenomenal evening to remember, if indeed you remember much of it. You were invited to play at Wayne Rooney's wedding.
Wow.
Yes, we were.
Because it turns out he's a huge fan, is that right?
He was a big fan, yeah, and we thought it was actually Colin that booked us for Wayne as a surprise. We thought it was the other way around. We thought Colin might be the fan. But it was actually Colin that booked us to perform for Wayne for their first dance and then at the wedding as well.
And so he must have been made up you were there.
He came up and sang with us. He came up and sang Swear It Again with us, but he kind of rapped it. Our first single, he kind of rapped it a bit, but it was great. It was really good. It was a very small wedding. There was only, like, I think 70 people at it.
Yeah.
So it was the smallest gig we ever did, but it was fun, though. It was really good fun.
Were you a bit annoyed when he came up and sang with you?
No, I was...
No, were you inviting him?
Did he ruin the song?
we were fans of Man United. Well, some of us were, so we were
I'd be
happy.
annoyed.
He was paying us enough money, he could do whatever he wanted.
Yeah.
I believe Keane particularly enjoyed the evening, is that correct?
Well, yeah, I definitely got a little bit carried away. I think, because just the kind of... The atmosphere that was there after the performance, we got down and we started like mingling with all the guests and started having a few drinks, and before you know it, you're up at the bar doing shots with one of Wayne's cousins or something like that, and
it was actually Liverpool versus Ireland, if you remember.
Yeah,
they said that they could drink more, so we put our best foot forward.
Yes.
And we went,
Good.
You will not be Keane in this band.
So you don't remember much of it, I guess.
Well, I remember getting literally carried out by our security and going back up to our dressing room in the hotel or the chateau or whatever it was and vomiting into the bathtub.
Right. So it looks like Liverpool won.
No, they did not, because I went back down 5 minutes later. I was back in action once that
Good man. Never say die. The new album is out as well. What's the album called?
Wild Dreams.
Wild Dreams. The photo looks great on the cover. It's released on Friday. Where are you here on this photograph? So really beautiful.
We're actually in Ireland there, in a cornfield in Luttrellstown Castle in Dublin. But it's obviously we made it a bit more colourful.
Global warming.
In post.
I thought you were in a place where they grew something beautiful and pink. That's why I was...
But you know what? Somebody made a joke that we look like we're standing on our nan's rug. Like, and it's Honey, I
Little borrowers.
Honey, I Shrunk the Westlife.
Like one of those rugs they used to have
Honey,
around
I Shrunk the
toilets as well. They're going to perform a track from the album. It's Starlight, the track.
Yeah.
It's a great song. Good luck with the album. Good luck with the tour. In particular, good luck with Louis Walsh. Ladies and gentlemen, Westlife. If you'd like to head over and get ready to perform, we'll enjoy that. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks to all my guests tonight. Of course, join me again next week where we'll have genuine British superstar Sting on the show. He'll be chatting and performing in the studio. Plus, we'll be joined by Riz Ahmed, Stephen Merchant, Sheridan Smith, Gary Barlow, and everyone's favourite farmer, Jeremy Clarkson, will be here. But now, with Starlight, it's Westlife.
Could it be the start of something? Maybe our luck's about to turn around a little. 'Cause right now, we're caught in the middle. Could it be the start of hoping? Maybe now, the doors are opening to a place that we've never been. Seeing things that we've never seen. So many times I turned away, and something held me back that day.
It's all about ITV tomorrow night. In an exclusive TV event, you've a front row seat for an audience with Adele at 7:25. And Sunday night don't get much better, because straight after we'll be joining Ant and Dec live in Wales for the return of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here at 9.